Hi there, welcome to my YouTube channel. So, Robinhood app. I'm sure investors would have heard about Robinhood app. So, this is an app which is actually becoming very, very famous, and a lot of investors have been using this app to trade, be it in the stock markets or on cryptos or on commodities and all of that. Now, 2 days ago, on July 1st, Robinhood announced that they are going to IPO on NASDAQ, and they are aiming at a valuation of about $40 billion. Now, today in this particular video, I'm trying to analyze what this particular news means for crypto investors, and why I'm focusing on crypto. You will soon come to know when I show you some facts, some details that I managed to pick up from the research that I did on Robinhood. So let's dive in. Before we dive in, as usual, please like my videos, please subscribe to my channel, please comment on my videos, please smash that notification bell so that you know every time I upload a new video. And please share my videos with people who you think would benefit from my research, from my studies, from my curation, and from my videos. So let's talk about it. So let's try and understand. So what do we know about this IPO, Robinhood's IPO? First, this online brokerage company is looking to IPO on NASDAQ, as I told you, and they're looking to use a ticker HOOD. Now, Goldman Sachs and JP Morgan are underwriting this particular offering. Robinhood is aiming for a valuation of $40 billion, I just told you a little while ago. Robinhood, so S1 papers is something that you file to SEC when you when you apply for an IPO. So if you look at the S1 papers that they have provided, if you zoom to the top over the past 18 months, so it's actually zoomed. It's actually the product, the app has actually zoomed in the past year and a half. The company turned profitable in 2020, raking in a revenue of about 959 million last year, with a net income of 7 million, which is in contrast to the loss it made in 2019, $107 million loss. So their profitability has actually gone up multiple fold. Their revenue has gone up over $1 billion in the last year. So Robinhood has collectively raised over $5.5 billion from investors since it was launched in 2013, and is currently valued at about $30 billion. Who are the investors? Andreessen Horowitz. So now they are a well-known venture cap. They have funded many companies, and they're a well-known figure in the market. They funded even Coinbase, by the way. Iconic, again a great name. Index Ventures, New Enterprise Associates, Ribbit Capital, and Sequoia Capital. So these are big names who've invested in this particular company. Now, S1 papers show that the company has around 12 billion in cryptocurrency assets, which is up till the end of March, the first quarter of this year, March 31st, 2021. Thus, that is 23 times higher than its crypto assets in 2020. So that means a lot of people have invested in cryptos through their platform. More than 9.5 million customers traded close to $88 billion worth of cryptocurrency on Robinhood platform during the same period. That's phenomenal. So now let's try and understand, what is that? Why this strong crypto offering performance from Robinhood? The first point, for the 3 years which ended 3 months which ended in March 31st, 2021, so which is the first quarter, 17% of the total revenue was derived from crypto transaction, which is a great success. Even though only 4% recorded for the 3 months year ended of last year, December 31st, 2020. So 4% to 17% jump in just 3 months. By the 3 months ended March 31st, 2021, 34% of the crypto transaction revenue was driven by Dogecoin. Although they support about 7 cryptocurrencies for trading. So Dogecoin, so Dogecoin went up, as you know, in February, March. So a major chunk of the transactions were done through the Robinhood app platform. So that's the insight here. For Q1 F21, Robinhood saw more than 9.5 billion customers make cryptocurrency trades worth of $88 billion on the platform. We've already mentioned this. We've already mentioned that the company holds about $12 billion in crypto assets under custody as of March 31st, 2021, which is a 23-fold increase from last year's same period. So, Robinhood earned 88 million in revenues from the crypto transaction in Q1 F21, just in 1 quarter of this year. Now the other side of Robinhood. Regulators are also focused on the company's crypto business, with the SEC's scrutiny of business unit being responsible for the IPO delay. This is according to Bloomberg. So this rapid growth in transaction of cryptos on the platform did not really miss the eyes of SEC. So they are now scrutinizing those transactions. The California Attorney General's office is also conducting an investigation into the company's crypto business. That's what papers have been revealed. And an examination focused primarily on anti-money laundering and cybersecurity-related issues is also underway. So there have been some issues related to the transactions of crypto, rapid rise in transactions of crypto, and that has led the regulators to dive into the transactions on the platform and scrutinize them. And there have been multiple, at least 3 such cases as I've listed down here, because if such a high volume and value of transactions are happening on the platform, especially using crypto, obviously there will be AML or anti-money laundering, oversight and a scrutiny that should happen. And of course, there will be a cybersecurity scrutiny that should also be undertaken, and that's exactly what is happening. So now, if you keep those last 3 elements aside, what is it? What are the key components that really should interest the investors to invest in Robinhood once it's listed on Nasdaq? So let's try and understand. There are actually 5 or 6 such pointers. First point is the speed of growth. So now, of course, this particular company has a great potential to grow. It has grown. It has great potential to grow. Obviously, the speed will be difficult to keep up with. It will not grow at this rate or in the future, but in the first 3 months of this year, it has seen phenomenal growth. So that's a good sign for investors. The The potential, like I said, because it is in that market wherein you would the investors would like to use to trade. Obviously, the potential to grow is there, but speed may not be the same throughout, but the potential is always there, and hence it's a strong counter. Once it'll be a strong counter once it's actually listed on on Nasdaq. The other good point is it's still being run by the founders themselves. So they've not hired a CEO or a head or an MD who would run it. It's still the original Stanford friends who are the founders, Baiju Bhatt and Vladimir Stenev. They are still running the show. One of them is the CEO and the other one is Chief Creative Officer. So that's a good information. So I keep harping on this point that leadership of a company is very critical, and these people are still there. It's been 8 years since they are in existence. Great brand. Over 80% of the new accounts come from customer referrals. Fantastic. Or people signing up on their own, unprompted by ads. So obviously people know about this particular brand. People who are current users, they are referring the platform to their friends and families, and so that's great news for the platform. So from a brand perspective, high margins and low cost of business. Sorry, cost of business here. High margins. Why high margins? Because it's a trade. So you would make margins. You have a one-time cost and a recurring cost, which you are not incurring a major capex over the long run. So using the initial opex and then running it through and through. So there are usage costs. So it's of course on the cloud. So using it's a cost per use, as the term used in the cloud computing fraternity. So high margins, low cost of business. And the fourth and the last one is it's a horse for the long haul. Why I say that? Because trading will obviously be there, will always be there. If you look at all the traditional stock market trading platforms, they are still there. They're still making money. They make money from your money. You invest, they make a certain percentage out of that. And all they have to do is to maintain the tech infrastructure, the tech systems. That's it. So because their brand is so strong, more and more new customers will join in. All they have to do is to ensure that their backend is up to up to that level, and then they can be in business forever. So that's the reason why I keep saying that look at products which you want to invest in, which are being managed by the founders or have great leadership who's leading the brand, leading the product, products that are great brands, high margins, low cost business. There's a tremendous growth opportunity. The market is open for them to grow, and they can remain in business for the longest time possible. So all these great possible positives are there in this particular platform, Robinhood, and hence, if SEC allows this company to go to get listed on Nasdaq, I think you should go and invest in this company. Definitely a yes from my side if all the concerns and regulations are in place. Concerns are taken care of and regulations are in place. So that's it, guys. I hope this was useful to you, and I did a video on what you should look at when you are looking to invest in cryptos. What are the elements that you should consider? I'll put a link to that video on the card above. Go take a look at it, and that pretty much covers most of these points here. And Robinhood falls in that particular the intersection which should tell you that this particular stock, if and when it comes onto is listed on the stock market, is going to be a great investment stock. So that's it, guys. As you know, I have an ebook which is on my story as an entrepreneur. The title is a 6-figure corporate job to master an entrepreneur. In this ebook, I've spoken about my journey as an entrepreneur. After I left my 6-figure globe-trotting corporate job, what I lost and what I won, and what did I do. And today I have 2 companies in 2 countries, India and Singapore. I have representations in the US market and Canadian market. In this particular book, I've also put down 3 worksheets. Those are basically ways to judge yourself, how close or how good you may be or would be when you eventually become an entrepreneur. So if any one of you is looking to becoming an entrepreneur, you could judge yourself. You could actually score yourself based on your mindset, mind frame, and you would know where you stand today as an entrepreneur. This book and worksheet is only for you. As an individual, you can score yourself. The cool thing is you'll find that I have scored myself as well, and you would know where I stood back in 2010 when I quit my job, and you would know how you really want to make it big as an entrepreneur. So go get it. You will get it on my website. The link is flashing on the screen. I'll put that on in the description box below. You have to put in your name and email address, and the link to download the book, the ebook, will be emailed to your inbox. So go grab it, guys. So that's it, guys. Thank you very much. I hope this video was useful to you. As you know, my name is Saurav Mukherjee. I'm a digital technology marketing leader with over 20 years of global experience. My LinkedIn URL will be in the description box below. Please go and connect with me. I work with clients to help solve their business, marketing, technological challenges. If you want to engage me as your consultant, please drop me a line on LinkedIn after you connected with me, or you can send me a message on the contact page of my website, whose URL will also be there in the description box below. And I will respond to you, and we can catch up on a conference call. So please like my videos, please subscribe to my channel, please comment on my videos so that I know what how you're accepting my videos, good, bad, ugly, whatever that is. Please feel free to write to me. Please smash that notification bell that's been shown on the GIF animation there. And share my videos with people who you think would benefit from my research, from my work, from my studies, and from my videos. So until my next video, please take good care of yourself. Stay safe, stay healthy. Bye-bye.